How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. If I sound a bit tired, I'm sorry. I've been doing stuff all morning, working Sony Vegas. And hey Husky, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Is that still because of my E-key that hasn't arrived yet? Because I'm actually getting sort of frustrated of using the E-key like this. But anyways, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. As I was saying, I was working all morning and making stuff for my new top 10. It's taking me quite a while. It's taking me quite a while to make some transitions, and it's not, you just press the, alright, fair enough. It's taking me quite a while to make some of these. It's kind of ridiculous. It's actually sort of draining me alive, but anyways, Farewell My Turnabout is reaching its conclusion. We only have three more parts, but I hope to do 2 of them in one stream. That's the final trial. And, wait, no, there's still 4-2 trial. Oh my god, there is. I'm stupid. Anyways, as I was saying, let me try that again. The final investigation part is today. And I just want to tell you guys, be prepared for something amazing. Farewell My Turnabout is mostly known for something that happens in this part, so let's see what's gonna happen. We didn't lose the trial. And hey golly, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Oh no, I've been sentenced to death. That's horrible. As I was saying, we didn't meet the requirements of the kidnapper of Maya, which said you have to win today. So let's do this. March 22nd, 5:24 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Oh god, get sent into the void. Oh, I wish. And now she appears later on as well. There, girls. I can't take it anymore. Oh, look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. Engard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Oh, what a start. Cheer up, we don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. You're right. Sentenced back to death by magic, oops. Mr. Maya is in much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right, so... Hey, you guys, glad I caught you, pal. Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. But we're kind of busy right now. You don't deny Gumshoe, Phoenix. So, what are you going to do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, that, what am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? Yes. You don't have another payday. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here. Have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. Engard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Fair enough, I guess. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. He said that? That's horrible. But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth? Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. Instant noodles! I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to... No. I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Engard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Then you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Oh, if only you knew. Or Sure, that's what Hedgeworth would like us to believe. When the prosecutor's not playing Gumshoe. Fair enough. Well, Gumshoe did, like, help the defense in this case. That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that. Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Yes, she was. Miss von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol pal. But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edward said she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? What? Are you going to visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? You look like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you up for a bit, pal. Let's go let her whip us now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Pearl, that's not something, Pearls, you might want to rephrase that. No, I'm definitely not going. That's redacted. Yes. What a start. It's only 6 minutes in. Let's see, the name of the hospital? Oh yeah, the Hottie Clinic. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Let's go let her whip us, Miss Nick. Alright, let's get to the detention center first. March 22nd, detention center, visitors room. From what the guard told me, it sounds like along with Mr. Ungard, Miss Sanders is also being detained here. And we should talk with them since we're here. Oh, that's kinky, yep. Yeah, both of them are still in questioning. We don't have time to waste. Yeah, visiting hours are almost over. Not examine. Damn it, Phoenix. Alright. I don't have much time either myself. Actually, no, I do have like 2 hours and a half to stream still, so... Yay, we got lots of time today. And I'm gonna need that time. Alright, let's go to the hotel lobby first. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby. Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to for Mystic Maya's sake. You shall not pass. Ugh. You're still shiny hunting for an art gold star, Miss Soulback. Don't devalue my name and turn it into a ghastly, spiky-headed poof. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But since something much more earlier, I wanted Edgy Poo's heart. I wanted it all for me. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside us. Did she just die? Huh? Miss Soulback? Keep your hands off of me! This helmet is airtight. Nowhere gets in and nowhere gets out. What does your helmet have to do with anything? I sentence you to death. I don't think she dies. I don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by. I'm not hearing this. I really can't move. You gotta be shitting me. I just want to investigate. Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. Looks like the only way I'm going to get any investigating done is to first do something about this kooky alien. Okay. Well, we're not gonna be passing here today, guys. Let's get to the Criminal Affairs Department, I guess. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another. They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that, will you? Pass that victims list around. Now you're speaking nonsense. There's more than 100 people on here. Mr. Nick, is Mr. Ungard a really bad, terrible criminal? Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Jesus, 100 victims. 100 victims. Casually. I think I know who they're talking about. March 22nd, Hottie Clinic, reception. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? We're meeting all the cooks today. Hi. Wait a second, you're... Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes. Help! 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 I'm being harassed. Director Hottie. No, I thought it was actually Von Karma. Director Hottie. Edgeworth? Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it? Director, Franziska. How is Franziska Von Karma? You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. She's 18. I don't care if that's legal age. She's... No. Get away from her. Yes, and that surgery went well. You have my gratitude. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secrets. Oh, Edgeworth, I thought your power was basic logic. Can you really not tell this guy is not a... Never mind, let's keep moving. She looked so pitiful, absolutely terrified, yes. I understand, yes, her opponent was her gun after all, And I snuck up on her real secret like she would scream. Help. Somebody help. Somebody help me, please. Somebody help. I'm losing. Her opponent was the gun. I think I'll take the gun too. I see. But she's really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I can... Oh my god. Help. Somebody send help. Yeah, I think we all would. Thing is, he returns later on in the series. Oh god. Oh, he's dead. Oh, hello, friend. Go back to your room. You're so mean, so... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, let's skip. That's a good thing. Okay, yes, it's time for my IV drops, and yes. Vi, get away. And what are those tulips doing in your hand, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I knew I shouldn't have come here. I will stab this memory out of my skull. He's a spy. Franziska. I actually really like Franziska Von Karma, despite everything. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. It's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much. Yeah, you looked like you were deathly scared until only a few minutes ago. But I was dragged here by that prosecutor. Loud French screaming of pain. He even went so far as to grab me by the wrist the whole way here. It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But with me doing so, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. This Von Karma. You made a deal with Miss Anders yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Engard, you told Miss Anders to not testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal? You're denying it? It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix, right? If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Miss Anders' own crime? That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find Engard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix, right? The end justifies the means. Miss Von Karma, Adrian Anders believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Engard will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. She can take a... Oh, golly, that was dirty. That was evil, golly. That was evil. You know what you did. Go to your room. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. You had to know she was. Ow! I think visiting hours here are about over. So if you'll excuse me... What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks I have the advantage in that argument. Oh, Edgeworth. Just Edgeworth. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Anderson's condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far... Edgeworth, yeah. But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright, this courtroom is the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Anger. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Witness, that card. Give it to me. Hurry. Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. That card. What in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. The Special Investigations Team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelly the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin. The best at that. An assassin? Shelly the Killer. Those two last names are starting to sound familiar. Who is this Shelly the Killer? The Killer is the name of the long-standing line of assassins. It's Golly. I believe those are Golly's relatives. Thank you. Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So because of his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? We think it is a part of his duty to his clients. Well, you consider yourself an assassin, don't you? Of course, this is all joking. Anyone who watches this later, this is a joke. Alright? Please don't take this seriously. His duty. If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. Don't call the KGB on me, please. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. The killer is a classy mofo, alright? So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly the Killer, huh? Tell him. I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? Hey, now it works. Ah, good old Streamlabs bot. An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. I'm the killer's cousin. Yeah. Mr. Nick? There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single clue to go on. Oh god, the lag. Sorry about that. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Alright, listen. You need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelly the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Madame Guard, your own client. Please stop! I can't listen to you! I can't believe that! I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this. What is it? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to the killer. If you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Hey, bye-bye. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Nard hired an assassin? Good guy, Edworth. No way! I mean, he doesn't have a psyche lock. Yeah, I guess not. Maya, please, all I ask is you make it home, safe and sound. Oh, we're gonna play with Maya now, I forgot about that. Yep. Date unknown, time unknown, no location unknown. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. Ouch. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Husky? We're gonna play as Maya. That's better. I'm sorry. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. Alright, it's time to go. It's time to go. And that's how you get them. Oof. Date unknown, time unknown, location unknown. What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way, I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Well, we don't know where she is, so it makes sense, right? Wait. A teddy bear? That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Oh, how cute! But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. Alright. I love this song. I wanna watch some Charlie Chaplin. I'm pretty sure the killer was heavily influenced by that sort of stuff. Anyways, there's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." Celeste? Oh God, I'm having Danganronpa 1 flashbacks. Sorry. I bet this could be a clue. Alright, let's see what we got. An antenna. What is this thing? An antenna? I guess? And this is a VCR. Oh my God, a VCR. Celeste, yep. But like, a VCR, man. How old is this? Oh, wait. Justice for All came out in 2002. It makes sense. I'm stupid. There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here? Wow, I've never seen a TV this big before. Now, where's the power button? Gonna go roar! I don't know, maybe. It's a teddy bear. I haven't, after Danganronpa, I don't put past teddy bears to go despair. Phooey, it's busted. I would so die a happy samurai fan if I ever got to see the Mako samurai on the TV like this. Ah, I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered. Jesus, Maya. Choose your words more carefully, please. I can't see very well in this darkness, but it doesn't seem like there's anything there. Alright. It's so dark in here that I can barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes, all of them. So what kind of room is this? Oh, hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. That's not that, yeah. Drat, there goes my plan to use this somehow to get out of here. Yes, Maya, BS your way out of this one. Just do it. Nothing is impossible. Oh, it's the same, okay. I thought it would say something else about a VCR. Alright, let's just inspect the door, I guess. Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Yeah! It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you. He is? For now, I would suggest you would remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Hi, cousin. Oh god. Crazy me. Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct? Dead? I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin. No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin? People are not always who they appear to be. Nick! Oh god. Well, Maya's dead. March 22nd, 7:04 p.m. Audit Clinic reception. Mr. Nick? Hmm? Oh yes, Pearls. I got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation. Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know. I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Ungard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too. Okay. Alright, let's go then. So let's start investigating stuff. Finally, after half an hour, we can investigate the first part. Maybe if I showed her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Olbag, if you would look at... What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy poo. Oh my god. Ugh. Is that her perfume? Ugh. Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy said so, you understand? I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. That may be, but you know nothing's gonna come out of it. That's so mean, Mr. Nick! Feelings are meant to be told and shared! Ow! Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. Wait a minute, isn't Pearls like tiny? How does she reach your face? So anyway, let's continue our investigation. Okay. What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into Ungard's room today. Why? The police main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear? I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer. So don't go in there! Step one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Olbach. Alright then, we can go to Mr. Ungard's room, we get it. We get it. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like we're the only ones here. And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow. Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Yay! Let's go to the hallway then. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Hey, city boy! Lotta, you're still here. Reckon course! Investigative photographer Itzo stars on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. I guess Phoenix... Well, yeah, maybe. But you have a camera? Rick Given? Photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like Horn to be a real pro, you know? So I'll hang around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? What are you doing here? I thought this was restricted to police personnel only. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You're really gonna shout out the butts for the info I got? Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but brace yourself, Wright. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. I followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them, too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time, that night. The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time, either. I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. Well, Bud is the kind of person to loiter in Shrek's swamp. Yep. Golly, I think you have a massive delay, dude. I think so. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure you do. So about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote? Yeah, can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about Ungard shoving his manager lady onto Karita? Yeah. Ah, well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What the hell? What the hell does that mean? What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bold odors. Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? Oh. Ah, my baby! My $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Alright, nice. Hey, you're that red-coat's friend, ain't ya? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee he'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Get yourself together out there, you hear? Coming to see in court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you too there, little one. Little one? Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me, yeah? Would you please just leave already? Jesus, nagging pearls like that? How dares she? How dares she? We lost some frames. That's not good. That's not good. No, it was me, golly. Don't worry, it was me. It was my OBS. I'm demanding a little too much of my computer. That's not good. Anyways. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Corita's hotel room. What the? What's happening here? This is a hotel room, and this is the, oh god, Mr. Nick? No, it's actually, computer. What is that otherworldly ghastly moaning? What the hell is happening? I hate evil ghosts. Oh, I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? Excuse me? What are you calling a demon, brat? Zoinks! It's the alien, Scoops. What are you calling an alien? Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here? What is wrong with humans today? I came down here to pay my respects for my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me. Zoinks, Scoop! Oh no, it's worse than a demon. Please talk to me about the night of the murder, just one more time. I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by the fraud of a photographer in her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little peepsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright. Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here all the whole night. Memories of Corrida. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corrida? He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book. Ah, Streamlabs doing the work for me. But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Angard. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him. The burps. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick. What is it, Pearls? The presents. They're all theirs, right? She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. I think he was a Danganronpa fan. Oh wait, Danganronpa wasn't out then. Never mind. All of Mr. Corrida's presents from his fans seem to be bears. They're all from Oldbag, aren't they? Probably. Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, you fought barehanded with a bear. Monokumas. You refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. This is the best story I've ever heard in my life. 10 out of 10.
Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out, down by a river goings. Hey, you sure can fight.
You too, Bob. You too. Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, Bob.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as a present.
Yeah, nice. Bears.
Monokuma appears!
Let me examine the big one.
Wow, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I got the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Or teddies.
Old back tortures us. It's hard to bear with all these problems, growl. Oh god. God, help. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Oh god. I think I have to present something to old Dag, maybe. Oh god, what? Anyways. Where am I supposed to go next? I don't know. Let's just wander around until we find something, I guess. Maybe now we get to go. Oh, right, the detention center. March 22nd, detention center, visitor's room. Sorry about that, had to yawn for a bit. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Aww.
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... Mr. Wright, you say? Oh yeah, there's a message here for you. Message? It's from Madame Guard. Here you are.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To the lawyer, dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So, actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright?
This is terrible! Let's hurry! We have to feed his cat!
Shu, yes.
I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, Pearl, you're too precious for this world. A client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. I mean, I would immediately... Dude, it's a cat. There's no cooler animal. Well, domestic animal, that is. Yes, I am a cat person. Shut up. Okay, I need to go to the hotel. And... the living room of Mr. Angard's house. March 22nd, Angard Mansion, living room. It sure is dark.
I'll go turn on a light.
Oh? Oh! I'm offended. Okay, then. I really like cats. I'm sorry, I've been a cat person ever since I was a kid. Oh, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich.
Come on, Mr. Nick, let's find Shu, the kitty cat. Shu!
Aww. So I guess this is Shu.
Oh, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shu.
The cat seems to like girls. Pardon me. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think we need to say anything else. May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. Angard's lawyer. The masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes. It's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Nice to meet you. Oh, boy. We got a problem. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Engard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. How typically butler-like, as it were. Sure do. How long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought Mr. Engard the kind to have a maid over a butler. Yeah. That's a very cute cat you got here. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies shoe. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cats. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Matt's note crumpled into a ball and thrown away. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. So young and yet already so accomplished, a master of law. There is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of a house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now if you'll excuse me. Houston, we have a problem. Houston, we have a mother-flipping problem. Alright, I want to go to the detention center again. Alright, what can I do now? I kind of forgot, honestly. Stop it, Husky. You're not a cat. Maybe I need to go back to the law offices. I don't know, actually. Oh yeah, do you know about this card? Edward, for some reason, went pale the instant he saw this card. Hey, I know what this is, Val. You do? No matter what way you look at it, I'd say it's a picture of a shout. That's it? Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Edgeworth really likes those cooked snail things. What are they called again? Escargot or something like that? Mr. Nick, I think we just solved the mystery of why Mr. Edgeworth's face turned pale, right? As I suspected, Tugumshu has no clue. We already know the mystery of that card. I thought, well, why did I think that, honestly? Well, I guess I need to move around until I figure out what the hell to do next. It's not the law offices, it's not the detention center, it's not Engard's house. And I can't go into Mr. Engard's room. Oh, goody. Oh, what the? I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. Ugh, that startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Ah! Alright, here comes the transmission. The transceiver! Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya! How is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Wright. I have heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good. No! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! One more day, please! All I ask is for one more day! I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please! I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright. Alright. Then so little. What is with this static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? Seems bad. Connect. Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me. A little. What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? We should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Alright, we do know an electronics expert, and you're not gonna believe who it is. So let's make our way to the hotel lobby, where nobody's gonna be. Let's make our way to the Wright & Co. offices. March 22nd, Wright & Co. offices.
Hey, welcome back, pal.
I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. It's a rich man's luxurious full-course meal out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat. Oh, hey, you don't have a can opener here, pal? You've gotta be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There is one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Instant noodles, go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. We've already talked, right? Yeah. The transceiver. The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke now. When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static now. Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself?
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference? Look at Gumshoe being smart. Proud of you. So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Computer?
It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. But the room you were in, that interference to the transceiver happened. There's gotta be something that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something? Oh! Hey, speaking of that, where were you when that happened?
We were in Mr. Corita's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it. I'm going to sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the scene of the crime scene later, alright, pal? Oh, wait, Gumshoe! Oh, yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
We should be going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go. I love Gumshoe in this part. Yeah, pal! Alright, let's just keep going. Hallway, yeah. It's so quiet today. I like it. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Corita's hotel room. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting.
You have the bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal, and suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get it? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one. I just knocked the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
Looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. This guy is a genius. Oh, by who? Me, of course. Ah, see, this sure brings back memories. You made a bug sweeper in elementary school. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little run down, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But, you can't set the sensitivity, so it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
Isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all the way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're going to find it, right?
Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, touch the sweeper and take a real good look around with the room with it, pal. You can see how strong the radio waves are in an area by looking at the check gauge. Once you find something that's giving out strong waves, the gauge will change. When that happens, touch the gauge to really give the thing a long, hard stare. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio signals. So let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm going to go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal? Alright, here we go. Oh. Lamp check. Listening device, nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah. I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry. Alright. Hey, welcome back, Ollie. What the hell?
Oh, the water in this hot pot. Oh, the water in this hot water pot has run out. I'll go get more water for it.
Okay, sounds good. Oh god. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that very, very short break. I needed to open the door and it's a little far from where I am, so I apologize. Anyways, looks like she's forgotten all about looking for the listening device. Anyways. That's the computer. There's no listening device in that notebook computer, huh?
What's a notebook computer?
My stand appeared at his door. What's your stand again? Do you know what a notebook is?
Yes, it's a small book with paper you can write on, so...
Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop.
Mr. Nick, what's a laptop?
Oh. Oh?
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I have ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet, but this bear's eye is...
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act.
Oof.
No!
Artisan Ross. Makes sense. It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. Oh, what a transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
We're getting places, finally. So this tiny thing is a camera? Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. Man, in the Phoenix Wright universe, if you want something of electronics done, if you want shit done in the realm of electronics, call Gumshoe. He knows everything. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set. But there's no videotape in this camera. This is only the camera part here, pal. Tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you're right. My stand paints happy little clouds and trees. Yes, I like that stand. The Stundo Power. Anyways, transmitter. So what is a transmitter? It's a device that sends footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Maybe Gumshoe should have done technology stuff instead of being a detective. But maybe that's what got him into being a detective in the first place, like finding bugs and stuff like that. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record it at a certain time limit. When I graduate, I'm gonna be able to do this shit with the back in my hand.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended. There's no date set, and it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe...
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
And if you think about the angle of the bear is that. But if you say you don't want a little friend from it's a devil. It's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Oh, interesting.
There was a camera in this bear's eye.
And it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Karita this present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
I already know, so I'm not gonna say, but you guys can put 2 and 2 together. It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
Is there really no way to find out? I got it! What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go around the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. It was the 4th. Stando Power. But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby. I had some investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
You always manage to do things in the most ineffective ways. Ugh. You'll have to excuse me, I heard your conversation just now. Great Revival, Miles Edgeworth, 2002. Great tune. Yes. I had to mute myself for a second, sorry. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? The rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see, thanks. Don't thank me yet, we still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? Poor one lucky man, right? Do you know the stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and there are very few that are exported here. What? That camera and transmitter that scatterbrained detective took with him are dead ends. Oh! I just noticed it. Make sure you don't have another, more delay, Golly, because you usually have those, I don't know why. But yeah, I just noticed it. 88 miles per hour! Oh god, that movie lesson. Things like those can be bought anywhere, however, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can he really do that, Mr. Nick? Can he really?
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. Type slowly with one hand. Oh, okay. Why are you... Oh, you're drinking coffee. Okay. Okay, that's... Never mind. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. See you soon, Wright? Wait! You type with your nose. What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. Yeah, fair enough, Golly. Besides that, Wright, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, Wright. Everything begins with the truth. This is an attempt with mine. God damn it. Wow. Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ungard. And this card. Shelly the killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. Wow, that's impressive. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. To be continued. Well, it's not going to be continued because we're going to continue it right now. I'm going to finish this investigation today. Anyways, March 22nd, 9:14 p.m. Capewater Hotel, Corrida's hotel room.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
Oh, I'm losing frames again. That's not good. I just lost some frames. Hold on. Apparently this project in our class is apparently supposed to make us use our creativity. Okay. Anyways, let's talk with Pearls. So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was
An assassin, Mr. Shelley the killer, right?
and the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? Sorry, my throat. Husky, stop.
I mean, who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood, but whoever this client is, he's still a killer.
Who could have hired the assassin? You think it was Miss Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
Ungard himself? Tell me typing with my eyes closed isn't. It is, but stop.
Mr. Ungard really did hire the assassin.
Then he's not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime.
But it can't be Mr. Ungard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? My creative side made me draw a Crusader ride a fox while eating a cheeseburger. We didn't draw them, it's a collage oh, okay, that's impressive, honestly. I didn't see any Psyche-Locks at that time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. Maybe 15 minutes is a bit too much.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Burls?
Juan had bet everything on the Gem and Ninja this year.
And if he lost the Grand Prix,
he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway.
It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Mr. Ungard's secret? What is this secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about this this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Ungard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ungard. There's no way around it now. Oh boy, things are heating up. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already, but we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Angard, and Miss Sanders' real intention. These are 2 things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
Sure we'll think of something, Pearls. So I have to make our names from cutting letters. Oh, yeah, I did a similar exercise once. Made one from sliced cane. Nice. Nice. That is awesome. Don't you worry, Pearls. We're gonna get Maya out of this one. And we keep going. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. Hey, wait! No! Phoenix!
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good.
Oh! Husky speaking some straight facts. Oh, nice!
Like just now. I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. I was told to use it to select the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made?
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care, but the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edgeworth.
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer.
So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Ugh, gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are.
This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourself. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Sanders? I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corrida.
I'll let you in on another secret, young'un.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Golly, stop.
I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious buffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself. As if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good.
I didn't say anything.
So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Mrs. Celeste Pax, Miss Sandra's mentor, right? God damn it, Husky.
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Corrida?
Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What the fuck?
Why would Mr. Pax want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session.
3 days? Yes, definitely. Anyways,
they held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazine. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see. Wow.
That night, after Juan called off the wedding, that manager Celeste killed herself.
How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
Ooh. That sucks. Oh god, I didn't want to go to the hallway. Alright, I'm gonna speed this up. No. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. Guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. It looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Oh, good riddance of the police. Anyways, let's return to the Wright & Co. offices for now. March 22nd, Wright and Cole offices. I'd just like to point out that it's supposed to be after 9 p.m. and yet it's still bright day outside.
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all of the electronic stores. Oh, I just realized it. Good call, Dolly.
Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
It looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe's doing for us. You got nuggets. Hey, that's awesome.
Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before.
Oh, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then.
Just make a lettuceless salad. Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Oh, poor Pearl. We've already talked, so there's nothing to do here. Let's go to the detention center. Actually, no, before that I want to go to the Criminal Affairs Department. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Engard's lawyer, right? God. Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for Mr. Engard's case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go.
Eh?
I've already called them, so they know. Go on, talk to your heart's content.
Thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Talk to your heart's content? It's not like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Ooh boy. Here we go. Detention center. March 22nd, Detention Center Visitors Room. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Engard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Let's first hear Adrian Andrews.
Oh, it's you.
I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour. There are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me? I thought your client was Matt.
I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Corrida had on Mr. Engard. Yes. I'd like to ask you about Matt Engard, if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean.
You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Engard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing.
Alright, no psyche-lock, so I assume that's the truth. About Miss Celeste Impax.
I finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
That guard is an ascended being. Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it.
You wanted to burn it? But why?
I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
A suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why frame him? Why did you try to frame Mr. Engard?
It's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way.
The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right?
Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
On another, yeah.
Miss Andrews.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did.
Revenge. Did you say something just now?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's one psyche lock, huh? Good. A psyche lock, huh?
Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But
I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. Well, we can't do anything yet with Miss Sanders, so... Oh! Okay, thanks. March 22nd, Police Station Criminal Affairs Department. Huh? Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me? Uh-oh. Oh! Mr. Powers!
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers. I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. And all of a sudden, you there! You're under arrest, and I was brought back here.
Oh.
They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something. God damn it, Will. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? Poor Will Powers. So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? Well, I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said.
What do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick, Sigma and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
And hey, Eclectic, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. It's the Gossip Magnet. Oh god. Matt and Guard. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say it's just a game to justify himself.
What? Oh, horrible. That's unforgivable.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him? His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? Gossip! You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. Yeah, we know. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, British kind of guy, you see. It's gonna be... Oh god. Too bad. Waluigi time! Wah! I need to play Mario Kart DS one day. I need to. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impacts?
We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Waluigi pinball intensifies. Waluigi, number one! I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. You were expecting a response to your clever comment, but it was me. Konotiota! Oh god. Okay, so have you heard this? I said yesterday I was gonna record Danganronpa 2, but then reality struck and I was like, oops, I literally have no time to record. I didn't. Sorry. Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. Oh god. You were expecting a clever comeback video, but it was me, Austin. It was me. You see, Mr. Powers. Oh no. Austin. Is that from Austin Powers or The Science? One of the two. I don't know. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Corrida?
Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I may have been caught by an insidious man. What? An insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Corrida by that? Well, there's no one else that fits that bill, right? And that would be the reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Engard and Miss Sanders, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Alright, I'm pretty sure... Where am I supposed to go next? Back to the detention center, huh? Maybe? Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Let's hear Matt now, I guess. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edward just dropped a bombshell on me and said that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and that assassin's client is... Oh, it's Wright, huh? This man, Matt Engard. What's wrong? Mr. Engard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. Oh, stop. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? We've already talked about that today. Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Sanders. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. You awoken them. Could you please fill me in on what the secret is, please? Five. I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
The Psychologue. You said a secret, right? But you don't have any idea what it is, do you, dude? Oh, God. Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Sanders' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Sanders, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager. Did you awaken the Pillar Man? Oh, God. And Miss Sanders was going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him. Celeste. Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? It's a kind of pea like green peas.
Let's go eat one later, okay? I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. Engard, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? Double pepperoni, please. Dude, coming right up. Alright, let's go back to the Wright and Co. offices, finally. They're going to... I haven't seen JoJo yet, so thanks, Husky. I'm having fun.
Mr. Nick, your phone.
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. Well, it's kind of ominous.
It's probably just your imagination. You should really pick it up, Mr. Nick. It could be important.
Hello?
We've got a big problem, pal.
What's wrong?
I'm on my way to your office right now.
Okay. Hey, wait a second. Why is he coming here?
It's terrible. I don't know what to say, pal. It's the end, I say. I'm going to... Oh. I got here faster than I thought.
Best ringtone, yes. Oh, sorry, alright? Just life. And also, I'm making some really good transitions for the Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc Top 10. You guys are gonna love it. I'm making it as faithful to the original game as possible. You guys are gonna love it. I'm putting so much effort into that stuff. It's gonna be amazing. My dude knows teleportation. Hey.
No time to relax now, pal. I'm confused as anything here.
Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought that spy camera.
This quickly?
This bear's what gave them away, pal.
Yeah, probably. The bear.
I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. Wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth that figured?
Charles. And, go on.
There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room?
Mad on guard.
Huh?
Is the Kool-Aid man? Yep. Mad on guard. Your client. That's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Oh boy, here we go. Things are unraveling. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact amount matched to the price of that stuffed bear. Receipt? That's all you have? Yep. It's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me. I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Ungard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Ungard's autograph out of it, pal. Well, I'm sure the person who bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Ungard himself. He's like I'm on a shoe, hard to get rid of. Impossible to get rid of. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Well, we're fucked. So what about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. Well, me too, honestly. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence. Spy camera, transmitter, and stuffed bear refiled into the court record. I know you don't want to give up, pal. Never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was Mad Ungard.
Why would Mr. Ungard do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andress and Mr. Corrida in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. Pizza time. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you going to see him, Mr. Ungard, I mean? Yes.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next.
I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for pearls. Pizza time start. Mad Ungard, what in the world have you done? Haha, I got it first. For once, I got the gun on you. The delay might not look like it, but damn you! Alright, let's return to the criminal affairs department. Well, actually, I don't know where to go next. I'm pretty sure... I'll make you hungry. Oh, God. God, I'm really hungry, actually. Alright. March 22nd, Ungard Mansion, living room. Looks like no one's around.
What happened to that person with the stuffed teddy face?
Oh, she must mean that butler with the stitches in his face. Would have been delayed anyway, so you would have got it faster. Ha.
Phew! Oh, there you are. I guess you're still awake, aren't you?
Oh, good cat.
Come on, let's play.
I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not.
Let's play.
Good cat, good cat. Alright, where am I supposed to go? I know I'm supposed to retrieve something. Or maybe I am supposed to go to the detention center. Alright, I guess we shall give this a try then. Oh, you're working really late, you know? It's already past 10 p.m., dude. Is that yes, it is. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax, don't you know that ignorance is bliss? If you really want to know, let's talk. It's time, guys. It's time for the best moment in this game, in my opinion. Well, actually, no. The ending is better. The ending is slightly better, but this moment is fantastic.
Take that!
Let's do this. Jesus Christ. Those are 5 psyche locks, and it's not going to be as easy as the old bags. Matt's secret. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. Right, time to crack that spring breeze, yep. Ow! I just inhaled too much air. I wonder if that has been said. I need to drink. Better. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? Why would he have disclosed? Yes. Told you before, dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. Without hurting yourself. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Oh, right, someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Kurita's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was... Yeah. Mr. Angar. Don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Didn't you? Oh, but he says he knows. I swear I forgot about that line, okay? And how could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Angar. You're the mastermind! Oh wait, wrong game. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think that I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Damn it, I've been caught. Anyways, no. Evidence. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Angar. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. Who wastes $3,800 for a toothbrush? I mean, I don't work in North American currency, either American or Canadian, but I can tell for sure that's a lot of money. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristle. Oh, God. Ew? Elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Yeah, true. Anyway, it was me who was the mastermind. Oh God, golly, he's revealing himself to be Alex. The store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked. Oh God, I just dropped severe frames. Anyways, I haven't asked why you set up the camera yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filled it in secret is because... what? Oh shit. It's gotta be this. Oh wait, no, could it be this? Thing is, I can't save during these, and if I fail, I go right back to the start, which is awful. But I'm pretty sure it's this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I thought so. Yes! What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer. That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? You really don't know him. Then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Madangar. I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of justice. No, you're his client. since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. Oh god, that's not good. I must not fail then. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you! The killer is you! Let's review this case. Okay, wrong game again. There's so much, like, Danganronpa in this. It's kind of ridiculous. Actually, yeah. Here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. Ungard, you really did hire... Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? It's time, boys. Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Ungard. There we go. This music is phenomenal for this moment. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really... So you were Shelly the Killer's client? I don't know, ask him. You don't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, do you?
What do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Tried to stick the crime on me, I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
You're lying. What a terrible...
It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things.
But why? Where did you hide the video camera in?
A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. You knew about Miss Sanders' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. I brought it to him, part of the benefits from purchasing the killer's services. No. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why...
Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Why would you do something so wrong?
It just appeared in his hands. Magic Golly? No, Golly was just crouching. You didn't see him. Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl. Oh god.
Why would you kill Mr. Corrida?
Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? Stealth magic. This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Mr. Ungard's secret would have...
Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Corrida ended up dead.
Let me tell you something, I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me, Matt Ungard. Oh, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked you if you had killed Juan Corrida, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? And all I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room. Phew. You killed Mr. Corrida! I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Oh, but too bad you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya. You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. One said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? Now you finally found it. No, now you finally found it. Can we still buy a pizza? I don't think he's doing that anymore. Starting line of this case. Edgeworth. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Yes. Well, but probably he's dead. March 22nd, Police Station Criminal Affairs Department. Alright, what are you going to do? Do you plan on changing your defense? Guilty!
No, we can't do that.
That's right, he's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Damn.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I thought that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Alright, let's see. I'm a lawyer. But to fight for someone who is clearly a killer, not on guard. That man is really... Ugh! It doesn't matter who, every person deserves a proper defense in a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believed my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. God, I'm giving so much emotion to the voices, I'm killing myself. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right, would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? Oh yeah, dude. Ugh, God. This is why I wouldn't follow law. We still need a final case where the winning evidence is the attorney's badge. I'm calling it right now. The reason why Capcom isn't doing anything so far for this series is because they're developing a game in which the final case ends with the attorney's badge. I'm calling it. You're a defense lawyer. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why fight? People like you and Francisco Von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty. And Siska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty! You see, now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. Eh? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? The witness taunts Wright with something like, what can... Yeah. Yes. But then why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see. You will see before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. So basically, Edgeworth is saying, don't fuck up. There is a bad ending to this game. Uh-oh.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Well then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? It could be Apollo that's taunted. Yeah, because Apollo still needs a proper finale, damn it, from what I heard. From what I heard, Apollo's trilogy, let's call it. Fuck up, you get depression, yep. But as I was saying, Apollo's trilogy, let's call it that, big air quotes, didn't finish the way it was supposed to. So, from what I heard, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Anyways, I'm not sure if that's true. Anyways, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Engard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't listen to things. He is my client. Don't toy with me! A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's exactly what I heard. That is what is called client relationships, and it is a part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. And to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but... My name is the Killer. Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer. Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. There are a lot of plot holes after Spirit of Justice? Really? Oh god. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to that. But I've heard Spirit of Justice is a really good game. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain. Maya! It would be my duty as an assassin to see to it that she receives a nice long nap.
No!
Now then, if you'll excuse me. If someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Ah.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission? Huh? What was that? It sounded like a cat.
A cat?
It can't be! That cat! Can it?
What is it?
I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for Engard Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun.
Yeah!
Gotta go fast, boys. Why did the music stop? Aw, okay, whatever. March 22nd, on guard mansion, living room. Oh, that bear was not there before. Maya!
Please answer us, Mystic Maya!
We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape, assuming he's still in the area.
I can't believe it. That butler! All this time, he was the killer!
The true MVP. He and guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time.
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of guts in it for some reason.
We finally have it. A bear. Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
Ah, I'm sure that's for Shu.
You think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edward. Let's go, Phoenix.
Ah, there's no one here.
From the looks of this room, I would say this is Engarde's private lounge. Look at this, Wright. An antennae for sending and receiving radio signals in a VCR. The animals in the series are the most important with... Oh yeah, Polly the parrot. Who can forget that witness? That witness was awesome. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment of the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
No.
If there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Wait, where's the photo? Oh, I can go to the wine cellar now. Oh. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. Our little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Phoenix ends up cross-examining them. Yep. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leaves the rest to us. Maya. This looks like a picture of Miss Impact. With love, Celeste.
Miss Impact, you mean?
Yes, Mr. Kurita's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impact be here in Mr. Engarde's mansion?
Why does it say with love? This might be a clue. And now, we're finishing the investigation. What's wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
Huh? What's so special about the frame?
On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message.
What?
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get Engarde a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime back and not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Harley, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Somebody's got to watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh.
No! Mystic Maya!
Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he looted us. Edward. Yes? As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm gonna get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Miss Anderson's psycho lock. We're finally gonna uncover everything. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, and I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. I'll blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, bros. It's time to open that last lock. March 22nd, detention center, visitor's room. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Sanders, I have come to remove your psyche lock. Psyche lock? I want to know, and you will tell me, your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Man, this plot twist has been one of my favorite plot twists in gaming history for a long time. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ungard for the murder?
I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it! I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ungard.
Miss Sanders,
You may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
so you are saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I didn't have anything I want to take revenge for.
Miss Sanders, a woman who lives by being dependent on another person. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Just wait till you okay the rest. What? Play the rest of the series. Well, come on. Trials and tribulations, we all know what happens. Apollo Justice is phenomenal in my opinion. Really criminally underrated. Like, I loved Apollo Justice. Except for the third case, but nobody counts that actually. But, like, the whole story of Apollo Justice was phenomenal in my opinion.
Celeste.
There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is Miss Simbax's suicide.
What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. The one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt?
You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ungard, it would mean that he must have had some relationship to Mr. Impact and her suicide.
Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt?
No, not the figurine. The photo. This is a photo of Miss Impact's, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it? There's a reason why I considered the final case. Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question.
Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Ungard's mansion. W.
And after all this time, the last remaining secret has been revealed.
Finally, we're going into the trial with full health, boy! Heal me. We're almost done for today.
Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan.
Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Carita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yes, because of Matt.
Because of Mr. Ungard? What do you mean?
I think I can see where this is going. Oh god, not this music!
Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago.
This is like all apologies for Danganronpa. It always makes me freaking cry. Oh god. Focus.
She was the happiest woman in the world at that time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together.
So that's why With the Love Celeste is written on the frame of that picture.
They were a couple. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. The scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called the marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed that. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste.
I see, so that's what happened.
But why did Mr. Carita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all.
It was probably because of his worthless male pride.
Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Or Miss Impacts. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. And when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge? There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course.
The Hero of Heroes Academy.
That was at the press conference after the stage show. You know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with.
Oh god.
They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public.
God, you can repeat that again.
I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring it to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters, so when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. See, what a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway.
I can't sleep either. Not with my situation, or with what I know now. And so, just like that, the stage is open for the final trial. The final trial day of this game. And the final episode that will come, well, today's Monday, will come on Thursday. Tomorrow we'll continue Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and Wednesday it will be it will be the finale, hopefully, of Pokemon Black, Gold, and Sunlock, because I do want to get past Victory Road, Pokemon League, and all the stuff that happens afterwards. I know it's gonna be a lengthy stream, but I know you guys are gonna be here with me until the finale because it's gonna be fun. Trust me. I've already started to grind my team, and I've already had like a sort of strange evolution, let's just say. Calamar evolved into something that I did not expect. You guys are gonna like it. Anyways, that'll be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this stream, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new to the channel. And if you want to be notified of future streams like this one, hit the little bell. You know what to do. Also, if you want to join my Discord for absolutely no reason at all, hit the little link in the description below. Guys, until next time, peace!